April 9, 2003. The world watched as a statue of Saddam Hussein crashed to the ground in Baghdad. Firdos Square. American troops stood nearby while a cheering crowd pulled at the ropes. For many, it looked like the end of tyranny, a clean break from dictatorship. Major news outlets declared it a historic victory. Freedom had arrived. The regime had fallen. The mission, it seemed, was accomplished. But that image, replayed endlessly, was not the full story. It was carefully staged, heavily managed, and saturated with symbolism. The square had been secured by U.S. forces, and the crowd was small. While U.S. forces had conquered the capital, they had not secured the peace. The fall of Baghdad marked the start of a violent and uncertain chapter, not its conclusion. Most of Baghdad watched from a distance, unsure what would come next. The fall of the statue became a global spectacle, yet what followed was far from triumph. It reduced a complex nation's unraveling into a simple story of good defeating evil. The day that was supposed to mark freedom became the start of a long, painful reckoning with what freedom actually requires. Leaders pointed to that day as proof of progress. Yet years of insurgency, civil strife, and foreign intervention revealed a different truth. Almost immediately, the city spiraled into chaos. Government buildings were looted, museums were ransacked, hospitals were overwhelmed. There was no plan to fill the vacuum. With Saddam gone, old tensions resurfaced. The Ba'ath Party was dismantled, the Iraqi army was dissolved, entire institutions collapsed overnight, to what was meant to be liberation quickly turned into disorder. Militias rose. Bombs echoed through markets and mosques. For many Iraqis, the fall of the regime did not bring safety, but suffering. The promise of democracy gave way to sectarian warfare and foreign occupation. The televised toppling of the statue became a mythic moment, but one that masked deeper failure. April 9th did not signal an end. It was a turning point where the illusion of control met the reality of occupation. It showed how symbols can be powerful and misleading. It exposed how a single image can erase context, erase consequence, erase cost. Baghdad fell. A statue fell. But so did expectations, stability, and trust.